Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about today is dribbling. Dribbling is a very important part of the game, and it's required everywhere. So, first, if you're new to dribbling, all you have to do is basically pound the ball with your right arm. You have to pound it as hard as possible, and you have to look up. If you look up, it basically improves your control with the ball. And your left hand is equally important. So if you're a right-hander, you're going to want to practice with your right and left, same vice versa. So with your left hand, you're also going to want to pound the ball as hard as possible and keep your eyes up. So once you've got the hang of dribbling the ball high up and pounding it, you try to make some variations. You try to go down low like this, with your right hand pounding it as hard as possible, or you try to go down low with your left. And then there are a bunch of other exercises you can do, such as, for example, to just improve ball control in general, do this, around the waist, around the head, and then do that as fast as possible while keeping your head up. So there are a lot of other exercises you could try to do in order to improve your ball control. You could bounce the ball up and down on your right side, try to do this as fast as possible, with as much control as possible, keeping your head up. And then you can try with your left. Then you can try other drills such as bringing the ball through your legs with one hand, controlling it, keeping your head up, and using both hands as much as possible. And then you could also do in and out with right and left hand. And then, okay, so dribbling is important for those who want to control the ball in games and be the main person to have the ball and dribble and make plays. So you're going to have to repeat all these exercises at least 40 times. And you have to be repetitive, and you have to do it until you're perfect in order to achieve the best goal. So there are other things you could do to improve reflexes and ball control in general, such as this, where you're basically alternating hands and catching the ball between your legs. And then you could also do the same thing, but you're just having both hands moving at the same time, so you're moving up and down like this. So, once you've gotten the hang of all the exercises I showed you before, you'd want to try and complicate it by using 2 basketballs instead of 1. So you could do things like pounding both balls inside, as low as possible, as fast as possible, as hard as possible, while keeping your head up. Then you would move it up a bit, and do the same thing, as hard as possible. Then you'd move it high up and pound it as hard as possible. And you keep doing this until you perfect it. Then you could also do it alternate, so you're alternating bouncing the balls. Go down hard with your eyes up. Then you move up again, and use both basketballs until you reach the top, where you're pounding as hard as possible, and you're keeping good posture while looking up. Then you could repeat all the other drills I did, such as bouncing one ball on the side, bouncing one ball in the front. And then you switch it up and do it the other way around. Always look up. So once you've gotten hold of the fundamentals using both 1 and 2 basketballs, you're going to want to try and bring in some moves.